while since I've streamed, so let's try to remember everything at once. So, first and foremost, I'll adjust this. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Got you. Phew. Okay. Next order of business. Oh, you can't even hear me. Maybe while the quality of this mic might be a lot better, I think with the headset, it's easier to stay with me, you know? When I turn my head like this, especially when I look over here, and I don't want to have to yell. So what I'm doing here is this. Hey, Chico. Hey. Absolutely. Can't do that yet. Alright, let me hopefully get something good. Enmity. Dodge rate. Okay. Wow. Alright. I'll take it. Though, personally, I prefer stamina. How many? Yeah. 8. Critical hit. I all enemy. Counters on damage. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna want to watch this because I'm gonna be doing Nikkei first, and then I'll switch over to like the Grand Blue one overlay. Because since these reset at the same time, I gotta take care of like the daily stuff for there first before I can go hard in Grand Blue, do some theory crafting. You stick around, all right? I'll try to get the Nikkei stuff done quick. But for the most part, there isn't anything like too crazy that I'm gonna go out of my way to show. Just the standard stuff. See now, cause like I'm wondering if I should, cause I could go up. I got everything ready for Primal Fire. Like this shit don't make no sense. And then I got 2 more that I'm using in my grid. Like it's great. The rate up is cool. That's fine. I've never been so lucky before. However, the other rate ups would have been nice, and by other rate ups I mean funny. That was 4 separate chances that I could have gotten her there. Actually, if you include the Reinhardt fist. Alright. I think all of this is set up and done. Next thing I have to do is just grind her out. Now I can start saving for the Zodiac banner in March, because I need Doggo still. And I'm gonna need Anila. Alright. Just do wipe out. Oh, not yet. I don't want to do this yet. Hold on. I mean, yeah, because it's discounted. It's just like how the Christmas is, but I think better. Or because I think you get 100 guaranteed at least on the Zodiac banner. So like, people are saying that if you save from now until the Zodiac banner, you'll definitely have enough. Especially since I plan on going hard Fire Guild War. Seeing as how I finally I have the tools to do so, and especially if I go Primal, I should definitely have even more. I don't think I'll need to zero takes anything ever again. Like, there's no other character I can think of. Personally, I would like to go Primal Light, of course. Well, this guy's been hard grinding. Yeah, this work for yours? Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, if you save now, for you, you're saving specifically for the Valentine's banner. For me, I'm gonna save it for the Zodiac because, like, I don't have. I'm missing monkey, sheep, dog. I can at least get them. Dog probably proved to be better for me because I think only thing I'll be missing for fire, since if I go primal fire I won't need Anila anymore as much. Oh yeah, this was the right one, right? Yeah. Okay. Do all my noise make you uncomfortable? I'm gonna say energizes. Okay. And shoot, who knows what the next guild will be after fire? Her head is killing her is throbbing. Do you think there's something wrong with me? And it feels nice when you touch my forehead. I feel better already. Thanks. Bless her heart, bro. I'll do like one more maybe. Go for somebody. What is actually? I don't know anything about Emma. Let me see. You know what, Commander? I recently made a new kind of omelet, but no one's willing to try it. I wonder why. So, what would be the right options here? Lie to her? Or be real? I'm gonna go with the nice option. The nice option, because they want you to have more. Oh, there's no need for that. I'll just have to make more. There'll be enough for everyone. Okay. Is that the right? Oh, I guess it was the right one. Huh. If it was wrong, I'd have only gotten 0 here. Alright. So just go roundabout and not be so direct. Yeah, Okuba. See, that's the interesting thing, though. You know, this very small percentage of people. See, that's the thing, because, like, I already told you about why I had difficulty with it. But the Persona community treated it like, oh, if you were just playing the game normally, then you should have everything ready. But it's like, nigga, I was speed running. I had no time for fusions, no time for nothing else. Oh, it's a new week, right? So that means I can do this. God damn. Her power jumped up by a lot, actually. Where is she on this thing now? Oh, she's up here. I still have... Who was it? Who was it? Oh, add me. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that one. The bank... Or not the bank. The Casino Palace is... That's still my favorite one, though. It's kind of long, but it's like... Maybe I should listen to music. I usually watch streams when I do these, so I'm at 15k. Is that 13 or 18? I can't see. That looks like 18 then. If that's 17, I just die here. Bro has a 1-star Scarlet and 3-star Moderna. Yeah, I'm good. This guy's Scarlet. 15. We're pretty close, so we'll see. Yeah, it's tough to see because like the numbers are so strange on the emulator. I'm just gonna do this to get my ass beat. This long ass loading screen specifically for that. This is so funny. I mean, if I can win 2 rounds, it might be okay. If I can get burst. Wait. See, I tried to spread my power thin and not have like all my strongest units on the same team. As long as they're able. Oh, goodbye, Rupee. Holy shit, she got annihilated. We managed a full burst, but I don't think we were winning this one. Yes, Celine and what's that, Poli? I don't remember. I don't know the difference. Oh no, we might just lose this one. Yeah. Wait. Because she can res. Oh, but they have noise. See, that's the problem because they have noise, right? I don't have noise. Like, if you're higher leveled, noise isn't a problem. But if we're equal level, noise is going to be a huge. So, for those who don't know, the character, the black character, right? Her name is actually, I can just show you. Oh, that's too much effort. But Noise has this thing where when she bursts, she raises your HP continuously. So as you keep trying to shoot her, she doesn't lose anything. And like, bro, this guy has Scarlet and Haran on the same team. See, this is the thing, right? Laplace and like 157. He also has Noise, bro. This character here, she keeps raising everyone's HP, so essentially you don't die. Apparently in Japan they call her, there's a nickname they give her. I don't know what the actual thing was, but it's essentially like a zombie, and she just doesn't die. And she's gonna, and then this guy, so Maderna is the newest character that just came out. I'm holding off until the last day before I get her. The problem for me is this guy has her maxed out already. This guy has all of his characters. Alright, so we're just gonna take the L and move on. The music, the music it goes hard. If there's one thing I wish got an anime, it's this one. I don't think that's too far off the horizon. I think it's definitely something that will happen. Oh, well, this is going on. News real quick, because I don't think I'm gonna win this. It's the same guy I just fought. Oh, you know what? I don't have Sugar on my team, right? Oh, wait, did I have her in the first half? Yeah. So yeah, with Scarlet, Leader, and Noise, I don't win these. Like, look, I'm stunned. It doesn't matter if I get that full burst off. I'm still missing some of like the vital units, but that's okay. And then this one, since I'm actually at the top of the rank, I'm the highest rank in this server that I'm on. So unfortunately, I don't get this guy, Shades. He's catching up, but like I don't get points for fighting people lower than me. I get like 1 or 2 points now where I am. Like Shades is the second highest in the server, I think. Shades and Rio. when he see the thing is when he catches up, it might be a different story. But for now, yeah, I see. I only get 5 points for that. All right, so I gotta figure out how to put Percival's weapon in Rio, yeah, right here, in my fire grid, because as of now, and also the only other character would probably, because he's the only other character that is Singed, and I don't have Warmers. My Anitix might be Warmers. Actually, Anitix is looking to either be Medusa, Summer Medusa, 2 points. It's either gonna be Summer Medusa, Halloween Lich, or maybe one of the last components necessary for Primal something. Like maybe, like for now, if I'm not gonna run the Harmonia grid for light, I can still do the Eden grid, which is obviously less damage, but like I don't have a single Uni Harp and I don't have a single Nahon Harp, so I have no way to go Primal, like optimal Primal Light anytime soon. On the flip side, all I'm technically missing is one more Percival sword, and then I can actually just go Primal, like fine. I can technically go Primal now and be okay, but it would be better than Magna, and I have the Dragon Maws, I have like all the other components to fire, or you know, fire Primal. Halloween Lichess and BS. She absolutely is. It's just exactly why, like, that's the thing, because like now that I have like Charlotta and stuff, I can run like Monk for wind and it not be a meme. I can just run skill cap teams or skill damage teams, and I have things for it, especially him. Running 1, 2, and then Halloween Lich together, 4 points. And I can actually technically go win Primal. I just need, well, I need 3 things to go win Primal, and then we're all set. What do I have? Demon Brain? What did I get? Right here. This was like one of the other major pieces to do like enmity. What I have now? I have a couple of Agni. I have 2 Agni. So that's the thing, right? I actually did my Primal Opus yesterday. I didn't put the skills on yet because I have the Belial chains, and now I'm thinking of trying it with Magna. I'm not sure how well it would go. Done with this part. Alright, cool. Arena's done. Simulation's gonna take the most time, but Elysian is today. I think I'll do this now. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Not here though. Actually, I'm gonna turn everyone's burst back on because it's been a while since I've seen it. Where is it? Battle? Oh, I'd be here. Uh-oh. No. What is it? Transparency or something? Screen shaking. Oh, right here. I'll try simple and see what happens. Honestly, Bubs isn't too... Not Bubs. Belial. Belial isn't too too bad to like farm for these for his chains because they only cost 5 of his things, and you only need like the 1. So, of course, I could just try it out on the primal weapon instead and see if I still get like a decent bonus for Magna. Because all I need is to Ogi once, and then everyone on the team gets double strike, which with like it'll help clear Nightmare 95 pretty quickly with Wrestler, I think. But I gotta see the strats and people run. I'm desperately looking to see what people are doing because I don't want to. Like, I can go Primal Fire and be done with Magna Fire like easy, but I don't have Ixabas. I don't have the second Percy Sword. I have Agni. I literally have all the other fire summons that's necessary. Like, I have Willness. I mean, debatable. I have this. I have Michael. I have 2 Michaels. This is fully capped out. I have another one of these sitting in my storage, and I can just Sunstone that. Paint. Actually, I'm just hoping to have another Agni somewhere, but I don't. Like, here's the other Willness set, but for some reason. Oh, because you didn't get to see, but through painstakingly, I hate it that I had to see Aerotix a character. But for her, absolutely, we got her, we ringed her. It's just, I'm doing Nikke first. Get this out of the way, and then I'll level her up and stuff. Oh yeah, first. And then I gotta do like run tests, see what's optimal. But I don't want to have to run him with Luffy. And then I gotta figure out how I can fit his weapon in. So like my fire, that's not what I wanted. Like, I'm glad I can get rid of Luffy here. Like, 2 axes. No, she does not. Light Sarah is joke. I don't even think, what is he even doing? I wouldn't say a joke, but when you have literally anything else, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not worth investing in, like, putting any resources in it. Like, this is what I'm talking about, right? So, like, getting new characters is fine. Like, I didn't have Romeo before, and I would have wanted him years ago. Now he's kind of useless to me since I have, like, the core. Like, what would I use you for? How did I get that? Bowman is actually gonna be pretty good. This is fine. I just got my last Evoker. Marigna I got the other day. I was mad because she was at the end. I'm like, oh, Zodiac? Marigna. I was like, what am I gonna use you for? What am I gonna use her for? You know, or not, you know. What do I use these 2 for? Ray, I can actually use. I have 0 uses for you. She's useful, of course. I'm gonna do Interception before I do. Alright, this is one I actually have to, like, try on. This is kind of annoying. We'll be looking at Bunny's story as well. I'll probably be doing that first before doing anything. People are saying that she's pretty good with, like, Zoe, Light Zoe. But I want to run, like, the Zodiac team. For Light, since I have, Chicken. Oh, who's stunned? Uh-oh. Dude, not 2 people being stunned. Hold on. Honestly, I'll take one hit. As long as no one gets stunned, of course someone gets stunned. Alright. Alright, we're good. A little less than a little not so good. Okay, actually, we're doing better. Alright, from here on out, it should be okay. But I can't take another hit. So the way that this boss works is that he moves from your crosshairs. So wherever you put your crosshairs, he dodges it. So you have to like shimmy it. It's annoying, but it's cool to see that a boss can be designed in such a way. They're taking care of them now. Alright, cool. Okay. I don't think I got anything good. Alright. Now the last long thing would be this. For now I can just skip these, so square? No. Okay, critical. For now, I guess I don't care about the reduces reload time. I'll take that. Reload time decreases charge time. That's a square. That's another one. So the way this simulation thing works is every time you find a buff, like you see these symbols here, you want to match these. But usually, since I can skip until, so I'm at what is it? 4A. There's 4B and 4C, right? So essentially, I can skip every fight until the last fight of each section, except for section C. Okay. And there's usually a thing that allows you to change everything to be the same thing. So spec up, yeah, change all buffs to the square type, which means you get a bigger buff and you just do more damage. But it doesn't matter since I'm over level for the same ways. Viking my class upstairs. Honestly, I mean it would be. Oh, that's right. That's my strat for Guild War. I like this song. Alright, I gotta turn that back on. Let her cook. When we have, see, honestly, what you should do, any characters that you have that can go to level 100, that's usually what I do. So I'm gonna spark for Gunda Goza tomorrow. I'm gonna get Shiva uncapped, and by doing so, I should be able to level up. Because I think when we got the bonus EXP, I leveled up like a couple classes. I only have like, so right now I'm leveling up a wrestler, and they are at 9, but like, you know, everything got to 30 except for, you know, I'm working on Luchador and Nighthound. These are the only two that's left. I don't think I'll be able to master it just by getting a couple characters to level 100, but it'll be pretty close. What is this? I'm not gonna risk that. It's gonna be some useless. Critical hit, raise attack. I need the thing that buffs everything to SSR. Select one. Okay, any of my R ones can get the critical hit, charge time, or attack. Because I have what? I have 2 charge attacks. So it makes more sense to do that. Spec up. All of them to the O type. Honestly, Electromantis would be good for surviving. If you're worried about that. Oh no, yeah, 3 charge characters actually. Not a clip over there. I wish it was changed. Because until I'm done mastering all these classes, I have to keep him in the grid. Or in the I have to keep him in my lineup because I need another character that can match her ground 0. And because I don't have like the optimal win stuff, I can't really. I'll just skip that. Alright, so now I can't skip any of these for some reason, despite me being well over the requirement. So while that happens, I'm gonna just grind a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna set this to all day. What time is it? 4? 9 hours. Just so I don't have to come back. It is Nikkei. Hey, Anthony. Did you get swept underneath or under the craze as well? Honestly, see, you didn't hear the story of how I ended up playing this game, but like, normally, you know, I don't play these games, right? I don't. The game has to have other things about it that makes me consider it. Fan service alone isn't something that has my attention because you can find that everywhere, and it's very underwhelming, right? Usually it has no substance, fan service stuff, right? And I'm someone who cares a lot for like story. I care a lot for like world building and all that kind of stuff. And so I saw this game and I thought it was so ridiculous when a streamer I watched, Giuna, I don't know if you know Giuna, Anime Illuminati, right? He retweeted one of them, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this game, bro? Who's gonna play this shit? Because from my experience, games like this don't have anything, right? So my friend started playing it, and I was like, I'm good. And then my friend showed me Volume, alright? And then I was like, alright, well, maybe I'll give this game a try. Maybe I'll try to get Volume. A little. So, I started the game, tried to get Volume. I did eventually get her. And then when he played the first chapter, I was hooked. I was like, oh no, it's got an actual story that's interesting. And then the story has been nothing but just banger after banger after banger. Like, it's been so good with the characters, their development, their personal trials, their like beliefs, the story, and how Dude, and the Christmas event just solidified all of that. Like, it absolutely fucked me up. It fucked me up on levels other games haven't even come close to. Stories, manga, anime, like, that's why it's such a top thing for me. Because whether it's a gacha or not, I don't care. I spent a total of $2 on this game. I don't really intend to spend any more, because I feel like I don't really need to. I don't mind being blocked by the wall, because the events and stuff, the events have been hard-hitting. The characters are more, you know, they're 5-dimensional, right? They're playing 6D chess, as far as the writing is concerned. And, like, I genuinely care about the well-being of some of these characters. Like, N102, Anne's whole thing was just such a fucking train wreck for me. I was just like, oh no. I want to see my mom. I was like, oh. And then her mom ran. I was like, no. And then she explained the reason. It was just like, see, fan service is something that's like, in the beginning, fan service alone isn't enough to like, oh well, I just made myself wait. I wasn't paying attention. But fan service isn't enough to keep somebody like me playing the games that's about fan service. There's got to be a lot more to it. So like Senran Kagura, I never would have given a chance in the same predicament, like the same scenario. It's just that Senran Kagura also has a really fun game type, and not so in-depth story, but one that's not so like cliche and done over and over. The characters are actually interesting and diversifying and stuff. Same with this game. Each character is so unique in their approach to how they fight and how they live. It's just, you got Mickey after a week. No. Yeah, the promos. That's what really, because it's like, personally, I couldn't be seen playing a game like this. But honestly, I mean, that's fine. You know, it's good. People who don't give it a chance because, you know, fan service. I get it. I get it. But the fan service, I will be the first. I will be God's strongest soldier, first to the front line to defend this game. Because it's like, if you only look at the surface of this game, you're only going to see the fan service, which understandable. You know, that's kind of how the game markets itself, and tons of people play it only for that. But my friends and I, and a few people I've seen over, like, you know, internet and all that, for the most part, really are engaged in the story. And the story it carries it so hard. The art style, like, this is the thing, right? Oh, what else I gotta do? Campaign, I gotta do this again real quick. I gotta level up my Nikes. Obviously, you got stuff like this, right? That's one thing. But then, like, it's like, don't just look at that, as there's other factors. So like, her whole thing is that she can't cook. She's kind of funny. Voiced by my favorite voice actress, Yui Horii. She was actually one of the characters I liked from. I was just talking to another crewmate of mine about it, and like, I originally liked her from the start, but I didn't even know she was voiced by Yui Horii. But she plays games. Doll is very professional. She's very cool. Yan, she's a hustler. She she would like make you spend all your money on her products and stuff. But she's got the Kansai accent. And this is what got me to play this game, right? I saw her design and I was like, all right, you got me. This is how you get me. This is how you get me to play. But we got her, of course. She voices my favorite character, Nino, in Quintessential Quintuplets. And her version of Tsundere is pretty cool to me. A solid game with decent rates? Yeah, it is. I I didn't want to play it at first because it's like I'm already playing like so many different gacha games at the same time, and it's just like, personally I couldn't be bothered to do all of that. She's just silly. Sugar is like, she's like dumb, but not like, how do you say? I don't know how do you compare her to like, she's, so she is a part of a group that runs a cafe. It's Sugar, Frima, and Milk, and they all have like their special coffee. Frima's a thing in Japan. I don't know exactly what it is, but obviously milk coffee, and then she's like sugar coffee. She's the kind of character who wants to dump all her dislike. Oh, see, I've made a mistake. I can't play anymore. I absolutely cannot. So right now I'm also in the process of cutting 2 out, but in order of me playing them, we've got Grand Blue, there's Genshin, then we played Honkai, we've got Nikke here, and then there's Defo, you know, the city of Final Fantasy, Opera, or Omnia Operata, or whatever. Omnia Opera. I will never drop Grand Blue. And you don't actually have to spend any money in this game at all to do anything, which is the great part. Genshin, I'm planning on dropping Genshin only because it's not going in the direction I had hoped it to, and I can't be bothered or care for the content that it currently has, right? I'm someone who likes to, like, so the Abyss, I find that fun, right? But there's only one thing of it in the game, and I find it kind of funny, kind of silly, kind of stupid to have characters that you're intentionally supposed to give artifacts for, weapons, levels, all these things for, in a game that doesn't offer much combat to use them on, you know? So it's like, sure, the Abyss is fun and all, is great, but only having that one kind of thing is like insufferable. And it's like, if they add more things for the game where you can use characters that you've gotten, like, I don't give a fuck about no TCG. I don't really care about like their other forms of end game content. It's just, it's incredibly boring to me. Their events suck. Upgrade, recruit, participate in one campaign. Okay, I'll do that. Their events suck. The story is, I'd honestly place it above mediocre. I'd say it's a little higher than mid. Here, listen to this banger right quick. I'm not gonna play it because this is story related. So what else can I do? Mention this grind. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Some people don't like the grind. I like the grind. I just find it useless. There's nothing to show for it, right? I like grind, like that's why I play Grand Blue, right? Old classic Final Fantasy games where grinding is literally, you know, a Bravely Default. Those games is grind, like that is, it emanates grind. But like, there's a payoff in these games, right? You grind for hours and hours and hours for something. You finally get the ideal stats or the weapon or the thing that you need, the levels that you need, and you can finally either, you know, beat this one boss or finally have the ability to fight this endgame boss in these games. Especially with Grand Blue being, you know, modeled off of Final Fantasy to begin with. But in Genshin, it's like you can grind away for hours, days, weeks, months, years. That's kind of where I am, right? Like artifacts, I still don't have like decent artifacts for the most usable, like my most used teams. They're running on cope shit, and it works. It's working fine, but it could be so much better. And it's like, I'd like to be able to have a payoff, you know. If, like right now, I haven't been able to 36 star the Abyss, but I'm close. And once I'm able to do it, then there's nothing left in the game for me to care about. So that's kind of why, like, I can't find myself to care because it's like there's nothing else. And sure, they might add cool looking characters, some interesting like concepts, but like, oh wait, I can do this. haven't gotten a single new character from this damn thing. 0 longevity. That's the thing, right? Yeah. Because, like, I don't give a fuck. And you know what their excuse is? The fact that... You know how I just said I never got an SSR from the friend thing? But it's El Elysian. Hold on. It's El Elysian. Who is it? Oh, it's Yuma. Oh, okay. I don't give a fuck about the rest of these. We got Yuma. Alright, alright. Streamer luck. What happened? That's all it takes. But yeah, longevity, right? It just... That's the thing, because most people, when they play the game, they log in, do their 4 commissions, use their condensed resin, and get off. That's 15 minutes, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. And it's like, I don't consider that fun. For me, that's fun. It is fun only when there's a goal being reached or something being met, you know? But as it stands, I'm only trying to get stronger for the sake of being able to complete the Abyss. And after the Abyss, there's nothing. There's nothing else. And I feel like there's so many... I'm gonna be frank. Like, I personally believe that there's so many dumb players out there who play the game who don't have an objective, a goal, or a care. And it's fine, you know, you're allowed to play games for the sake of it being fun, but you gotta understand, or you gotta question it sometimes. Like, why exactly is this fun? Is it fun to recruit characters for them, like, and then not to use them anywhere? Like, is it fun to walk around the overworld, have them, not use them for their strength, and just shit? At that point, you might as well leave them at level 1, because the building and all that stuff makes zero. It serves zero purpose. Being strong enough to fight things in the overworld, you don't really need. You don't really need an extraordinary anything to do that. And you know what? There's some people who do find that fun, and that's okay. But you gotta. I feel like there's so many people like being hoed who don't understand why. It's like. Is it? I don't know. It's just. You like. I personally, to me, it's like this is the state. This is the kind of thing you accept. Like, let another game do this to you, and people will be quick to be, you know, I'm gonna say up in arms, but people will be quick to want change, you know. But Genshin introduced so many people who have never played games before, have never played gacha games before either, to its player base. So naturally, these people don't understand, or probably don't even know what the norm or what the expected, I guess, the standard, right? Genshin does some pretty cool things, of course. They don't have to add endgame shit to make it successful, because obviously there are people I know personally who don't play the game for 6-7 months, right? And they'll come in when a character that they want is on the banner. They will pay $600-$700 for that character, and then never play it again. And I'm just these are the people who are funding this game, right? And it's like the people who don't play the game are the ones the game is like. It's I don't know. It's just a lot. It's only fun when you play with people or play with combat oriented fit. Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me though. But that's what I do too. I'm caught in the loop. I'm not gonna pretend. Shit, because like I was holding out on hope for a long time when I played the game, because at first I didn't want to give the game a chance because I didn't think there was nothing to work towards. Like, I'll wait for them to add more content is what I said. Then they added Raiden Shogun, and I was like, now I have to play because this character looks fucking cool, right? And the only other character that has offered me the same level of like excitement is Dehya, and like, if I'm only playing for characters, I can't care, because like you get them, you build them, you level them up, for what? Abyss? Use them just for Abyss? That's it? Nothing else. The events are either like way too easy, or they're hard to come. They don't show up. And I don't care about their fucking festival stuff. Like what is it? Leeway, the Leeway festival coming up. I forget what it's called, but that's coming up. I can't care. All right, that's done. All right, so give me a second. I'll switch over to this. I'll move this on this screen. And now I'll do this. All right, cool. Wait, I gotta get Grand Blue on here. Damn, if I was smart, I would have added the pictures of like the Zodiac. All right, give me a second so I can do that. All right, but like yeah, the events are hard to come by. Some of the most like, and I personally when the joke about the Genshiners being like lolicons and stuff, play real games. Like, hey, that's kind of how I feel. That's what it's like. That's why I play Grand Blue, right? It gives me everything I want for in a game. The grind is immense, but once you're able to grind for the things that you want, the payoff it's huge because it allows you access to so much content you never would have been able to tackle before. Like, there's still some raids that I haven't been able to do like by myself. So like we have all the Diaspora tier raids here. There's like these raids I can barely do. I can solo Bubs. I have to be able to solo Belial. I can get him low enough, but haven't done this yet. I can play, you know, it's just their sister game, for Christ's sakes. Honkai Impact, there's actual reason to play the game. Like, now I will say that the power creep and all that kind of stuff is it's huge, it's strong, it's very forward, but personally I find that having a reason to play the game is that's enough for me. Like, you could argue that I'm being trapped by their consumerist, or not, I'd say by selling characters and kits and shit back to back to back. But it's like I find enjoyment in that because it gives me a reason to even turn on the game to begin with, right? That's what's lacking for a lot of these games. For Genshin, like, I get on every day in the hopes that I'll get a stronger artifact than I had before, when it's either only slightly stronger or worse, and it's like the grind continues. But for what? What's the grind for? Once I catch up to Abyss, that's it. That's why when Dehya comes out, I'm done with Genshin. Right now I'm just saving enough to make sure I guarantee her, and that's why I'm skipping a couple other characters that currently. Oh wait, that's what I was trying to do. EMPs, right? I haven't checked. I saw her EMP before. I haven't really checked Percival's stamina. Alright, I'll give him a good ring. Triple attack is useless, but the CA damage, I don't feel like giving him another thing. I don't have any fire rings. Raise this up. I'll raise his up to, okay, 8. And then Bunny I'll actually raise to 9 because I like her. God damn it. Genki girl. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the direction that Genshin is going, I can't be bothered when the game doesn't offer anything to their players and kind of hose them through rewards and events and shit like that. It's like there's no payoff for me. And some people might find enjoyment getting a character, leveling them up to the max, and then not using them, or using them to pick up flowers and shit. Like, some people might find enjoyment in that. Do you? Playing for primos? Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the gacha thing, because it's like they got a good system where as long as you keep playing, as long as you put forth time and effort, you're allowed and likely to you know, get their currency to get the new product, right? The new character. And that's the hole I'm in, right? Because for value, as far as other gachas are concerned, the gachas that I've been playing, you know, Grand Blue doesn't have that. Honkai has it to a lesser scale, because in Genshin, weapons don't fucking matter. It's just the artifacts. In Honkai, weapons, the teams, the stigmas, all that shit matters. There's so much more that is required for a team to work. Whereas in Genshin, you get 4 niggas and you call it a day. You slap some shit on them and then they work and then they work, and you can beat like. I'm not, obviously you can't beat like the hardest content with that, but you can get pretty far with just that kind of mindset. Honkai requires a lot more ingenuity. Like, you actually have to put forth a lot more effort, and you can't just kind of log in, do whatever, and expect to do well. Being able to keep up with the meta and being able to keep up with some of the harder content in that game, it's rewarding. That's what just Genshin doesn't have, right? Genshin's what their abyss recycles every twice a month. And then Honkai is every few days. Now, of course, the recycle, like it being recycled like that is. All right, hold on. We're gonna do the bunny zodiac thing real quick. Because I got her. I think I'm gonna probably just skip Percival's because I don't give a. I don't care about her. But I do care about the bunny. So the zodiac ones are pretty long by default. Thank God the lolly tigers are gone. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully no more lollies, bro. No more lolly zodiacs. People gather, pray for good health and safety for year to come. You've visited Rabbit Temple in the East this year. Alright, so I personally can't stand. I just want to read it so I can get into the testing. Some crazy turnout. I've seen the temple as well. Food stand Sheeta. Yeah. That was delicious thinking here. Let's find who's calling my name right now. There she is. I will allow her to talk though. Well, I gotta do them solo so I can see their performance. I won't get like accurate numbers and stuff. I mean, but if you host raids and we can do them together, in that sense we can do that. But I'm gonna be doing like avatar for her. The rant on why I don't like Genshin. That's all you missed, really. I'm gonna do avatar for her. As for Percival, dude, there's so much testing. Like, I haven't even fully tested with like Michael and stuff, and I gotta include Percival's weapon now. So it's like, okay. Basically, I'm gonna do the Zodiac's story thing. The Zodiac stories are usually long. Lively lady, Genki girl. that's literally what it is. So I said I don't care about everyone else talking, but for her, I'll listen. She's in the crew, impressed by the rabbit ear girl's quick handling of the visitors. So what's actually funny about this in particular, the cow and the mouse, the rat rather. You out damage you. No. But it's like, if I want to see like how accurate, like how much damage overall each character is doing, how much they're contributing to the raid as a whole, and is it faster than my other solo clear times, and what other adjustments can be made with that kind of thing. Is if we do it together, naturally with 2 people it's gonna be much faster, of course. But what I'm trying to see is how much faster. Like, it's easier to gauge, not just by damage, but by the turns the raid has gone by, and how many like how fast it was, you know. So it's like, normally, for instance, when I run Avatar, I usually run Viking. Oh no, what do I use Glorybringer, right? So Glorybringer with like I'd have to check, but I want to see if I change my comp, how much faster will they perform and compared to them, and then to see how much individual damage each character will have. I've seen what Bunny can do, and it works exactly how I thought, But personally, I want to bring like a suicider in, have them die, have her come back out, because we'll discuss all that stuff after I finish this. That bubbly voice definitely got everyone's attention. There's one way to catch the rabbit. Yeah. Same voice can be heard again, this time in a completely different direction. It is. Let's go check it out. Gina needed this arrive to find the voice coming from someone working the food stalls. Rabbit, your girl from earlier is frying massive batch of new practice hands. Anything can happen under these blue skies, but you gotta make it happen yourself and you gotta make yourself in the NC. And the pretty lady says she wants fried noodles, you better be good to find or to find. Oh, right, what I was saying. About Vicky and Katsura. So the problem is that Katsura is an airhead. She's a bit silly and very young, right? She's inexperienced and doesn't quite understand the role she was given, I guess. She wasn't very familiar with it, wasn't ready. She was got training under her mom, but she's silly. Vicky suffers from extreme levels of anxiety, so she couldn't do what she's doing. Being able to like herd everybody and keep them orderly. But she's doing this with ease. And she at the entrance? She moves across so quickly. This is the whole premise of her kit. How come someone moves? Oh. The woman's ears perk up again. Because she's a rabbit. I'm so glad they didn't go with a soft, shy, fucking cotton ball rabbit character that I've seen in everything else. Man, I was hoping that the tiger would be cool, and then it wasn't. I was so hurt and let down. And this year happened, and it's like, oh, finally. Going on down there, follow her. How did we lose her already? Think you're a big shot, punk? You want to try that again? Sounds like a fight. We better break it up before someone gets hurt. She and the crew wade through the crowd and attempt to resolve the situation by beating to the punch. We've got too much sauce today. Rather than screaming, it feels much better to laugh, doesn't it? Where there's laughter, fortune soon to follow. Wouldn't you say so? Oh yeah, the rabbit's on. Rabbit ears on. Smash the con those two before the fight can break out. As if suddenly noticing something, grabs the girl's ears peek up again. Yeah, I was gonna say she exudes confidence, which a lot of the Zodiacs recently have not had. The Sidala, I don't remember their individual names. It's not like that they're not confident. They're supposed to be like a comedy duo, and I didn't like that the one was reading porn, and it's like you got the lolly girl reading porn. Wow, how Jesus. 2022 was like the year of lolly, right? All the strong lolly characters came out. Get them out of the way, right? Sidala, what's her name? Nahida. Get the lollies out of the way. And now we get the real adult characters who look cool and do cool things, and are interesting, right? Short amount of time, the young woman is able to help around the temple, return items to the owners and also their parents. Oh, Richard. You're the lover for a game of myself. This is the point one advice that Teresa, yeah, leaves from Valley. Okay, whatever. Open a game ask for you. She looked at characters around this year and never touched a book by his cover. Wonder about it for a while. Girl with rabbit ears. I think she's just a fan of this year. I can't tell if that's in response to what Des said or in response to what I was saying. I'm gonna ignore it for now. Richard? He's like a lowly SR character. But see, this is the thing about Granblue, right? Even their SR characters look cool. There's a lot of interesting looking ones. It's just that they're not useful at all. They're not even good. They're just awful. Rabbit's tradition can never be good luck among gamblers. Yeah, it's Teresa, if you recall. Oh, the first Divine Rabbit was a great gambler. Shoboichi? Crazy, you say. What the fuck? What is happening? What are you saying?
最初は身内だけでやっていた博打もルイ
なんだかこの小屋も手狭になっちまったね。
てなわけで宇神宮の本殿の隣に
You wanna fight him?
作っちゃったのさ。
Richard? Dick? He's a gambler. Just a gambler. He doesn't fight.
常識じゃ考えられないが、博打がやりたいって欲求が勝ったんだ。もちろん、俺たちそれから小場にはいろんな場所
It's also filled with gamblers from across the skies. There's no match for the divine rabbit whose luck was simply unmatched. Is there no gambler in the sky daring enough to defeat me? Bitter with defeat, the other gamblers look at the divine rabbit's ears before making realization or rationalization. Your ears can pick up on the things. They can hear the clicking of the dice. Yeah. After the gamblers learned of this, they decided to craft their own rabbit ears and sold them as trinkets. The story doesn't end there either. The largest casino at the time would find its halls filled with rabbit ear patrons. Unsure what to make of it, the owner banned them from the establishment. They were wearing them for good luck. Why wouldn't they be allowed? Yeah. Gamblers protested and so the owner finally came up with a solution. Where there's party uniforms for good fortune equally among patrons and employees. That's a good idea if you ask me. Yeah. Quite a solution. You can see the remnants of this day, or of it to this day in the Jewel Resort Casino's bunny outfits. Yeah. So even when I started playing the game 4 years ago now. Oh jeez. When it hits the summer, the anniversary of whenever Mim Lamel came out. Actually, it was like early June. Or middle June, whenever. It would have been 4 years, but the first side story involving him and Therese rather. There was a lot of like. I recall there being like bunny ears and stuff there. Many swear about the rabbit ears. Good luck. Totally unbelievable. Yeah. Pay respects. Good day to you all. Judy and others make their way towards the rabbit temple to receive the spell. Sing, yeah. What's going on? Let's go check it out. Yeah, go to the rabbit temple. Inside the building, about some activity crowds before the stage. Oh, looks like a theater more than a gambling hall. Look at all the people wearing rabbit ears. Yeah. Makura, yeah. I don't know who Lady Makura. Oh god, the amount of promotion going on. This is like the Vikala thing. When Vikala took her rat ears off. No need to apologize. Nothing like it, yep. Was she gonna dance? That's the rabbit girl. Thank God. Leader of the Lepus. I'm captivated by her movements. Performs a sword dance. Green. Midori. Harriet and Harley. Alright. I'm not going to bring attention as I don't want to talk about this really. I do want to talk about it actually, but probably on stream is not the way to do it, but I'm going to do it anyways. When we gonna work out, I got the vid. I gotta wait for it to go away. The kid next door is getting his ass beat, right? He's screaming through the walls, and you can't hear it with this mic. But if I had this mic on... Oh, also, I'm gonna wait. So I do plan on going to the gym. Just wait for all the people who are doing the whole New Year, New Me thing. Get them out of the way. Let them like work out for like a month or so, and then like everybody else who's serious about trying to do the gym stuff can go back. Hey! I got sick. I got sick. I can't do it. What do you want me to do? Do two things and then collapse under the weight of my own exhaustion? Nigga, listen. It's not as simple as... Just do both. Easy. Perhaps our stars may cross again someday. Under the light of the full moon. I can't help but feel like she does the whole. So for those who watch Naruto, right? You know how when Jiraiya does his grand entrance and he does like this whole thing, and he like flaps his hair around. I can't help but imagine her doing that. Macarena performs in a dramatic fashion amidst the flurry of paddles. Thunder applause from the audience. Thank you for your support. It means the world. Totally right. Okay. Oh, no. So this has been a thing that's been going on for like almost every day, right? Bro is screaming. He's like, ah, ah, and I'm just like, can you beat his ass a little quieter, please? Like, I don't want to get involved, right? I got my ass beat when I was a kid, right? Almost every day once. Oh, before, but I turned out great. You know, some people don't take well, right? So I don't know if should I let the mom cook? Do I let her cook, or do I get help? Because at the end of the day, it's not my business. It's none of my business. But bro sounds like he's in agony. Bro could have probably just breathed, and his mom was like, "Did I catch you breathing again?" He just beat his ass. You gotta feel the consequences of his action. Hey, I didn't deserve it. Listen, I do nothing to this person that I know of. The rupees wrapped in paper to show our appreciation. Now we've seen it for ourselves. Let's present some offerings too. Receiving some rupees from Tita. Vern gets tossed into the stage. Sore. Arigatai. Uh-oh. Oh, no, not another one. Her, Catalina, and a few other characters. Tokage-jane. Cute little critters. That makes sense with the rabbits. You know what I'm actually... So, okay. This actually is a premise for the next Zodiac, like the Zodiac event where all of them are gathered together. So that's what I'm gonna look forward to with her dynamic between her and like Vicky, for example. Vicky kind of small, and she's got her rat trap. I'm just saying, if he's getting beat so loud that I can hear not only through the wall but through my headset. I might have to read this later, to be honest. I want to get to like the testing and stuff because I need to figure out. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Her brother? That's pretty cool. Wait, what? Wait a minute. this little bro right here, Harley.
驚かせて悪かったね。
Shikigami partners, okay.
今年の年神をやんなきゃなんないあたいの私いつか我らウサギや一座は剣撃あなた様のご期待を裏切らず楽しんでいただ。お前見た目と違い黙らっしゃい。ギャンキャワな子たちが戯れてる。どうしたらそう見。さーてそれじゃあんたらの気空艇にあんな。はい。
Your ears prick up once again.
悪いね。また何か。ああいや。マコラ様。こりゃその様子ですと。
Her mother.
いつもだったら3日もそりゃ戻ってばもんで父ちゃん。
Alright.
こりゃ天下の一大事だよ。よっこの値がよっねえって。
She'll get it done? Okay.
てなわけで団長さん。
Are we gonna go with her? Hold on. If we see her parents, no, hold on. Firm shake and power.
遅ればせの神器。失礼でござんす。
Born and raised in traveling train. On cities of the years. Greatly. I know the place I shine greatly is on the stage. Whether I'm eastbound, westbound, the cheers of the supported by fans is what keep me afloat. Aid is then barked back to her mother. Tokage. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna look for her parents first. Then we skip. How about it? Dun, 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 dun. There, you pick up all sorts of skills. Client was huge fan of yours too, and it required good offering of all places. Can't sit still when there's people in trouble. Yeah. She'll take care of it alone. Wait, freeloader? Not that I have a problem with my wife. He wouldn't be. Looks to get look at her face. Oh, you're the divine rabbit. Oh. Woman, what's happening so I can help? What kicked her out of the house? Why did she do that? He has no idea. I'm just a freeloader who lives off his wife's money, but I love her to death, you know. She's my everything. Earlier she broke a plate that was something of a family heirloom. I didn't care, I just wanted to make sure she was okay. Got that make her feel loved, didn't it? That's what you would think, right? But she was like, get out of the house. That day, how exactly did you phrase your words to her? With all my love, of course. I told her that if she got hurt, I wouldn't be able to drink and have any fun. Majikai.
どれ
Huh.
バカだね。あんた。
いやいや、そんなことは。俺はあいつのことを。
ヒュー。
ちゃかすなって。
よし。そうと決ま。
Bruh, if this is about, I wanted to see her parents. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I don't give a fuck about this random dude and his wife. If only dad could have told mom the truth.
毎度の家出騒動なんてのも起きなかったのかもしれないね。ちょいとごめんよ。
Alright, I'm gonna read this on my own time, okay? I want to get to the testing part first. I was hoping to see her parents. I'm sure we'd see them just... Spoilers, I'm not gonna look at it. Oh, there's a fight. God damn it. I'll leave her animation on for this, though. But how does this work when she's the only one here? Oh, wait. I want that on, actually. So this one's the dodge delay with high hostility. Well, no, this one's the high hostility one. If you dodge, she nukes and delays on this one. But on this one, if she dodges, she gets what? I don't think she gets anything. She gets, yeah, that. A nuke at the end of a turn. She got hit. You're supposed to dodge that. Didn't even Ogi. Alright, cool. Alright, now let me do Percival real quick. I don't give a fuck about any of his stuff though. Never really cared for Percy, but he's strong, so. I gotta figure out what teammates I can give him though. Ideally, I mean, I could use his sword as a main hand, right? I have an idea of what I can do. Alright, let me see. I think there's anything else here that I should do. Oh, right, the Zodiacs are gonna have their own thing. Yeah, right here. I left these because I wanted to read them. I just not been in the room. These things are hella long. So I'm gonna probably do these because they give you bonuses. Alright, so with that being said. Alright, so how is Fire's grid gonna work out now? I guess I want to test out Avatar first. Like for this one, get rid of Laffy. So do what? Okay, so nigga, oh man, Excalibur is a good weapon to have in the grid, right? The way that Percival's weapon works, let me pull it up actually. So before I pull it out, okay, I need to see something. I think I had a team set up for this one? It was this one. I wanna get some of this though. Let me see. So old Akira. He fell down the stairs, unfortunate. I couldn't do anything to save him. I tried. I extended my arm. It said grab on. But bro said he did the double palm. And then he pushed me away. And I was like, alright. Okay. When at least four weapons of the same type. Wait. 4 weapons of the same weapon group are equipped. So what exactly does that mean? Is that 4 swords? Or does that mean like 4 of the exact same weapons? Hold on. Oh! Okay, sword types. So like weapon types. So if I have 4 or more swords in my grid, that's voltage. Or not voltage, but that will give me the boost. So for this grid in particular, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's already that. 1, 2, 3. And if I replace this with another axe, but like the axe is for fire kind of, and that's a stamina weapon too, and I kind of want to keep that. If I didn't, maybe I put this in there. Let me see something. Progression, but okay. Excal has such a huge, like, this is the huge boost, the big boost to this. So I can get rid of this, but the problem is then Kumbira doesn't get any for this grid to work. If I get Lord of Flames, right, and I just put it here, if I put it as my main hand, it enables Percival, but I don't have any other teammate or character that has Singed aside from Luffy, which I don't want to use. Let me see. Some characters are gonna get reworked soon to include it or be adjusted for it. Yep, Luffy's the only character I have that has that. I don't have Anna, and I don't have Wellness. Maybe I test Light first. I'm gonna... I'll test Light first. This one? Alright. So I brought Amira in because I still like using her. But we have the 3 Zodiacs. Basically, the way that she works is that whatever buffs that she has, she passes it on to someone else. So I actually need, I desperately need to give these characters some EMP. Wait, don't you have some? Oh, you don't have any. Don't they come with 30? Man. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta get some for her. Didn't Percy? Oh, I think he did, right? No, he didn't. Okay. Because I had a spark from it, and I had a Zero takes her. Okay. So. Fuck it. Let's just test and see. So. I don't think I have any avatar. Yeah, damn. This is back then. Europa. Give what? Oh, what I'm looking for? No, it's basically because they're new units. So normally they would have a bonus on them. I'm looking for an avatar I did by myself without any assistance. Okay, there's gotta be one somewhere. Because I gotta compare and contrast, like, numbers. Okay, 5 people, unfortunate. Oh, this is when I had a hard grind for... Actually, if I do it like this, right? Wait, I didn't check that one. Hold on. I created this raid. Okay. Oh, I tried to use this one. This took 30 turns, though. That was not the fastest I've cleared that. But it might be all I have to go off of. 141, I think that was. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, I like to give them some EMP, but I'm gonna test them tomorrow. I'm gonna do some a lot of grinding tomorrow anyways for this. Alright, so first I'll test Avatar. That's the last one I used. Was the Glory Bringer? No. Let's try it. I'm gonna full auto. Alright, so I need to see. That's funny, actually. Makura is a darker tone, skin tone version of than Kumbira. Her nukes are hitting pretty hard, actually. How am I feeling? I'm alright. Aside from the coughing, like, I'm fine. Nice single attack. Okay, her Ogies does a pretty good amount of damage too, considering what my grid is. Like, normally I'd expect smaller numbers than that. Not to work. No. No. Lazy. What do you mean? I can't leave. Did she get hit yet? No. She got her dodge. Alright, so she's gonna switch into Amira after this turn. Did a little less than I would have wanted, but. Alright, so now she picks the other one. She switches, so now Amira basically gets all of the buffs that Makura had. And this is why I specifically wanted to see this, because it's like, like Amira, I've always wanted to see her do some stuff like this, some craziness. I should probably give it to a character who also already has skill cap, and skill damage and stuff like that, huh? Amira doesn't really have, like, I don't think she has any of those. The numbers aren't all that impressive either, unfortunate. That did some numbers. Wait a minute. Yeah. So the thing is, the second that somebody dies, she gets brought into the front line and then she gets the buff. So it's like if, for example, Amira dies or something, or it doesn't have to be Amira. It could be literally any character. When she takes the front line, she gets her buffs back, and she gets both her skill, first skill and her second skill together. That's what, yeah, that's why it's like, the second I read her skill, I was just like, this character is pretty crazy. I've seen somebody use her with Shiva, and Shiva literally just melts people. Okay. Thank you, computer. Oh, strange. But the thing is, no one's gonna die. No one's likely to die. The big thing is, if she can come close to Kimbira, as far as like damage is concerned. But yeah, I should probably look at my characters again and see. Any character that uses skill. So like, obviously, Kimbira would be an absolute monstrous switch-in. But like, I wanted all the Zodiacs to be fighting on this, on the squad at the same time. So what I could do is put Gawain, like I get full auto, just have Gawain somewhere. He'll kill himself. If someone doesn't crash. Someone does. Right? What are you talking about? Ideally, I would have put somebody who also has guaranteed triple. Like, Shiva has guaranteed triple, but like he doesn't have anything else outside of that. Like he doesn't have any like steroids or anything like that make him hit harder. All right, because she has the dodge on. She gave her that, so like she has the ability to. Where is it? Right here. Because she already had the other, so she has both. This one, the hostility is boosted, attack twice each turn, 4 hit light damage upon normal attack. And this one is a dodge. She delays anytime she dodges. So like, imagine you run somebody who also delays when they Ogi or something, and then they also dodge at the same time. The boss just never gets a chance to like attack. Not particularly fast. I think if I use Glorybringer, it'd be much faster. Yeah, I think I'll switch. And then I'll try another light character. Yeah, it took 13 turns, so I would assume about 26 turns to fully beat this. And the thing is that Kimbira also shares hostility with Amira. What, one more turn until she goes back to normal? While this is going on, okay, this can turn into that. Well, this is going on. So I saw, what am I thinking of? What's that movie? Black Adam. All right. So here's the thing, right? I didn't think the movie was as ugly as everyone else made it out to be. But I'm not gonna say like it was an amazing movie either. It was decent, right? But it felt like the director was trying to make too many memes, right? The that scene where they had the Western draw thing was so unnecessary. That kid is just hella annoying, but I feel like that's not the nature of like the actor or the kid. It's kind of like the nature of the kind of movie that it is. I feel like the anti-hero premise was pretty good. Like having him work, not fight, not intent. Okay, I guess work against the main heroes, but he went about things his own way, right? Personally, The Rock would make for a great villain. It's just that I feel like he needs a lot more practice with that kind of thing. Like, he'd be really good. I don't think he was a terrible. People made it sound like The Rock was an absolute atrocious pick. Now, I will say, some parts of the movie, you know, it was a little awkward. Like, it was a little strange. His delivery is what I was saying before. My other, like, my friends. She got hit too many times, so that's why that buff would only really work on Zoe, because she can dodge all of that. So when it comes to that particular thing, she loses all the buffs. Rate it? Like a 6 out of 10, honestly. I want like 6.5 maybe. Like, I feel like 7 is too high for what it was. Like, they tried to do too many meme shit in that fucking movie. If Chicken dies, actually. Yeah, like 6.5 maybe? 6.8? I feel like 7's too high. Because 7's kind of like... Okay, typically you would say like the average for movies is about like a 5 or so, right? But that's kind of low. I feel like the average for movies, for me, I'd place a 7 to be like average for a movie. Like, as far as like performances, like overall, it's like enjoyable enough to watch. Not an overly like waste of time. With that movie, I wouldn't call it a waste of time. I definitely would never go out of my way to want to watch it again. But I don't think it was the worst piece of media I've ever seen, though, either. I think, these are all the DC stick. Yeah, I don't really watch DC movies, so I don't know. That's kind of sad. I hope not. It's because it's like, they're trying to appeal to, like, a younger audience. Would you recommend it if someone asked? On a discount. I wouldn't advise paying full movie price money for that. I'd say, like, if it was like at the dollar theater and all your errands are taken care of. Honestly, it'd be an enjoyable movie to watch on a Sunday when you're just out. Like, say you go to church, you come home, or you know, okay, basically like what I used to do with my mom and family rather. We go to church, we go eat somewhere. Oh, she's gonna die, but she's gonna get brought back. Okay. Dodge. Rip. Okay, 26 turns I said. Yeah, I think Zoe might be the best recipient of it because she has a natural dodge as well, which allows her to keep those buffs longer. But yeah, so like on a Sunday, go to church, we go out, have something to eat, and then go see a movie, and then go home, right? In that scenario is what I would say it's a good idea to watch that movie. But if it's like, grab it anything, she's an absolute like 25 turns, okay. Alright, so now I want to try another character. So Zoe, I feel like Zoe's too easy, right? Alright, so let's see here. See, this thing is, I can't tell if it's because of the nature of Amira not being strong enough already. Even with these buffs, she can't touch Kamira, but I feel like Kamira is just too strong. Maybe. Or maybe I pick a character that dies quickly and then she gets brought back in. So the team that I would bring her in on likely would be... See, and that's the thing, because like the teams I'd bring her on are likely where they won't die. So like, say I did not Kengo. Viking, like Glorybringer is probably the best possible thing. And I don't think I used this anywhere else, but let me check just in case. Dodge. I can get rid of this as a whole. I did try to like test this out. Move this back a little bit. I did try to test this out a little, but I didn't quite. I can get rid of this one actually, because I have a light Kengo and it works better than this one. See, a part of me wants to go like dodge with her, and Masquerade would be that class to use, because then MC can also dodge, and it increases everyone's dodge rate. But the problem with Masquerade is that it is not a class for like, it's just not that kind of class. It's not good for like long fights like that where you have to fight, because it's only good for like the first 10 turns or so, and then after that it's a little weak. Roundhood is an option, but I don't really like Robin Hood. Nighthound is an option, but I don't really. Meter generation. A light monk class. Skill damage. Skill damage. As long as it's not Kengo. I could try Viking again, or just try another Glorybringer. I'll figure that out another time. I can get rid of that other Glorybringer class that I have, because I don't think I'm using that for anything. All the raids that were used on that, that's not on, are gone. They're solo stuff now, so like I could definitely get rid of this one, or just change the characters rather. That being said, I think like, okay, so Gawain's whole thing is that he might actually die on purpose, because he'll cast this every 4 turns. He consumes 40% of his health. So ideally, we get him to kill himself and then bring Rabbit back in, or shoot, maybe he won't die though. That's the thing. Like, what if he doesn't? I do want to try it with Zoe to see too, because Zoe. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'll use Zoe. One of my first characters, actually, right? Yeah. Trial and error. Yeah. The thing is, you can only do raids twice a day. That's why it's like, I gotta pick and choose this correctly. I gotta see exactly what I want to test, and then try to like, today we're testing it like this. Tomorrow I want to get some EMP skills for her, so I'm going to be heavily grinding up some levels for her and like Percival, so I can get these, this. She's been double attacking at least. Yeah. But tomorrow is more like, because I have to test Ganagoza as well. If anything, you can host. Okay. Alright, I think for now. What is she saying? I get rid of Tico with somebody. We'll see. We'll see. Because it's like, I tried Viking. Now I'm trying Glorybringer. But maybe I want to try Viking again, but with a different comp or different like set of characters. So I think ideally, I'd bring somebody who can buff everyone else up. I don't think I need heals. But what would I bring? Cag? Cag is pretty safe. Skills? Skill damage? This is pretty safe too. So basically, she leaves. She brings Zoe in, and Zoe goes crazy, right? She's all maxed out. Yeah, she's also got her dodge thing. But she doesn't have like skill cap or anything, right? Yo, yeah, she does. She has skill damage and skill cap. So that would actually be ideal. And like the thing was, like, Makura and Kumbira together work so well, because like say she switches her in, Kumbira already does ridiculous amounts of like auto nukes. So she has her auto nukes at the end of the turn. She has, if she got her buffs, she'd get auto nukes at the end of each triple attack or each like individual attack as well. And then she's got her skill 4 nuke. So like, I should probably ring her too. And she got her skill damage cap up too. And she heals with it too. And at low health, she has enmity 10 as well. What the fuck? Wait, didn't I get enmity 10 with her too? I did. Okay. I do want to ring Kumbira, but I ringed the fire version as well. So it's like I don't want to ring the same character twice, as much as I'd like to. I saved it and I used it on her, and I used the other one on Michael. All right, so this team should be okay. That's main hand. I can get rid of this, or do I want to get rid of it? What else would I put there? 1, 2. This is why I want to go Primal Light. This shit is so pitiful. Like, it works fine for everything that you need to do in this game, but it's just so, you have no options. Like, if you want to go an Ogi comp, you want to try like Enmity, the options just so, they just suck so horribly, and it's just okay. This one? Okay. Dispel. I don't think I need Dispel. Maybe I don't have anything else I can use. Ah, fuck it, whatever. I'll let him cook. Sorry to hear that. But, okay, that took 25 turns, right? Oh, before they start doing any damage. Man, Light Guild was gonna be a while from here. And you see she's got that. She's got that. She does that at the end of her return. Yeah, he already does a lot more. Like, that's what I'm saying. So she has that nuke at the end of the turn on top of having a Makuda's nuke at the end of the turn. Should be kind of crazy. 37. Why is she doing so much more? Oh, because we got the cap for so that's what I'm talking about, right? With Agloville, we got the I think we capped out on the defense, lowering on the defense some, which allows her to hit 3 point. Yeah, like she can Ogi for MC can Ogi for 4.6 million, right? Compared to skill damage, which is gonna do more damage as a result too. There aren't as many delays though. But she dodges. See, that's even doing a lot of damage. Yeah, so the Zodiacs will have that thing together, which I didn't even point out the last time. Doesn't last that time though. After this turn, she switches out with Zoe. Zoe's not an outstanding unit though. That's like the thing. So she uses the other buff, and now gives Zoe both of those. So Zoe can keep it on her longer because she has the natural dodge with her kit as well, and abilities in her Ogis allow her to dodge as well. So that's why she's like one of the best possible like the dodge right there. She's one of the best possible candidates to take her buffs. Yeah, 4.5. And she gets a dodge on her Ogi. Yeah, see, a shield and a dodge, which this is looking promising actually. Yeah, so she got both her nuke and the other Makuda's nuke. That did some good damage too. Skill damage is not doing that much. Okay, that time it did. I wonder why that is. The first generation of Zodiacs buffed the team. Seems like the second one is more for like individual performance. I don't know, because like the Tigers were different. Katsura is different. Katsura's bamboozled still affected everyone else. Was it supplementary damage on skill damage? I'm not sure how much faster or slower this is. It took 11 turns to get halfway. What, single attack, Zoe? A single attack? Oh my god. That's two. Alright, this is good damage. And the delay. I did some good damage actually. Turn 11, so this is already slower than you mean to tell me Amira was actually doing work? And I don't think anyone's just gonna casually die on this one, because there's some form of recovery. I think Chicken does recover only if you Ogi when she gives you her buff. So the only person who was getting healed was whoever had Makoto's buffs. And plus Avatar has some more health than every other fucking M2 raid. So it sounds like it's gonna take a while. So with 12 turns, it's about halfway through. Man, that's why I'm so bad for light. That's why I'm gonna say fuck it, man. And then I gotta test Percival too. I gotta see how that one goes. Okay. Oh, I'll take double attack over a single attack. That's the thing, because like Zoe offers more utility for the team, and she's not like alright. She's not like individually she's not like outstanding. But these buffs like are ideal for her. But at the same time, I don't have anyone else who could utilize these better than Kamira, I don't think. She dodged that. So what do okay, so I think it's the attack at that little checkpoint right there. He does that AoE attack that continuously takes damage, so I'm wondering if she'll be able to dodge all of that or just some of the hits. I think her Ogi allows her to dodge all, but dodge all, yeah. So is that enough though? It's a multi-hit nuke that he has. They're doing respectable damage, I guess, but that's like, this is like one of those things like Magna can only go so far, you know, they can only do so much. Like, if this was Primal Light, he could already been dead. Nukes and delay. 24. Like, everyone's still full health though, with the combination of my Opus and then Aglovale, I guess. And Zoe, because Zoe. Okay. Will she dodge? Nope. So she got hit more than twice. Oh wait, that counts only as one turn? Wait. Okay. Well, yeah, I still see them right there. So all of that only counts for one. Okay. That's exactly why he's always like one of the best contenders for this. Can't stop it. Yui Hori at it again. Okay, last wish again. Her last supposed to be available pretty soon. Alright, in order for this to be faster, I have to clear this before 25 turns. Or for this to be optimal. Arch enemy. Okay. She can dodge that. Yeah, she did. They might actually be faster. Okay. It is much faster. Wow, holy shit, 21 turns? Okay, wait a minute. That was much faster somehow. Huh. Now, let me see. Yeah, Zoe was actually able to keep up. Holy shit. God bless this character. Thank God she's so cool, but also usable. It sucks that she has to jump in the backline and then you don't see her for the rest of the raid. But like what she does for your other units, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So the next thing I want to see is this. All right, so I'm gonna test it without his weapon, and then I'm gonna figure out how to put his weapon in after. I don't know exactly where to slot it. What does his EMP look like? Because I gotta test it again tomorrow, and I'm gonna be ready for that tomorrow. Oh, he doesn't have a thing here, so stamina, CA damage. See, I gotta get all of this up before Guild War. Guild War, I might stream Guild War, and that's a very low chance. Maybe I'll stream it with the crew. It'd be fun. I don't know if everyone even will be available. I gotta give him an earring, but I gotta get at least CA damage, cap, stamina, fire attack, 1, 2. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Maybe I'll give him HP because I don't think the crits are necessary. You're not gonna be home tomorrow? If I get an Ela, I could replace Namane, but damn, do I actually just put it in? This should be fine, right? Alright, we'll just see. Because if I main hand his weapon, like if I bar his weapon and main hand it gives singed as well. Yeah, it is. But you do what you can. And by that I mean nothing. She also works for full auto, but like no other healing unit has been as good as Demone. For me at least. Hey, yo, what? What the fuck? So he doesn't gain charge bar normally. So I actually should have positioned him last. This is also true. Here, my swimsuit. Why is he doing so much damage? He adds 2 singed levels on Ogi, if I recall. He does, yep. I think I've tested this already before with Michael. His autos hit kind of hard. I want to give Michael like put her like with him because of the echoes. But the problem is that Grimnir hits everybody. So maybe for Guild Wars it'll probably be a good combination. Maybe Kengo would be a better answer. Yeah, they would be. That's why I was hoping I would get somebody. Get him or something. But, nah. I could Zero Tix him, but like I already did that for Bunny. And I was hoping I wouldn't have to, because like if I got Bunny through normal means, I would have Zero Tixed Realness. But this is the first year in the 4 years I've been playing where I didn't get the Zodiac the time it came out, so it was like I had to Zero Tix her. I didn't have to, but it's like I wanted her now versus what, March? No, I'm not waiting until March. Because I still need Doggo, I still don't have Anila, and it's like Doggo's proven to be so good for Water Kengo specifically. Alright, so it's about to be a level 6. Apparently when he gets to Singe level 7, yeah, because he gets what's it called added. He gets like nukes at the end of his auto attacks. So once he uses his first skill again. That's why if MC was holding his weapon, she would have also been able to Singe at the same time. And there's not a lot of other sources for that. There's only 4 characters that can do Singe right now, and I only have 2. Yeah, mostly I don't want to replace Kumbira because of how much pain I went through to get her. What is the cooldown on his skills though? I'm just now getting this one. Oh right. This fucking ridiculous ass. So like running Viking actually specifically with this would be also another thing, because like she can extend the duration of those buffs. Okay, skill one. Skill one. No. Alright, so now at the end of this turn, or maybe right here, we'll start nuking. That's why I kind of want to go Primal Fire, because I have things like I have weapons necessary for skill. Jesus Christ, for skill damage, and there's Kumbira's weapon because I got like 3 of those. So if I borrow 2 of them individually, right? I think that already caps out on the skill damage. I have Michael's weapon. I have 1 person, so I just need another sword, and then it's like complete. But anything that I make would be better than Magna already. But do I want to invest in all of that right now? I need to see other people run it first, because once you start it, you can't take it back. Do I want to run Viking? I personally feel like I need to run something else that has things. So like I probably have to run Lucy as well. "19 turns, huh?" This is so much faster actually than anything I've run before. Alright, now, Jesus Christ. I was actually hesitant on it, right? I was gonna say fuck it. I don't want to spend my Sierra ticks, and I don't care for Percival, even if he will be good for Guild Wars. I almost said that, right? I almost said that. But it doesn't seem okay. He does so much for it. So if I get his Singe level up higher, I don't think he'll catch Kumbira, but he can do a lot more personal damage. It's crazy. It felt like he did so much more than this, right? I felt like he did a lot more than this. The fact that even Nemone did more is interesting, but she also had skill damage from the 5th turn on, and he only got it towards the end because the Singe level had to have been at 7 first. So that already performs so much better than like any of my other Grimnir runs that I've had. I'm pretty sure. I know I did a couple Grimnirs solo. Oh, I was doing Dark Rapture yesterday too. It's not that hard. So like if you go on Twitter, well you need a computer for that, but you go on Twitter, you find people who have him like 7 HP or less. Everybody just comes in and just beats his ass. Oh wait, I think there's one right here. 19 turns as well with Laffy. Oh, see maybe that's just Michael. But I think if I can get his Singe level up higher. Hello. Alright. 19 turns. Fire Guild War. See, now how do I... If I change this... Ideally, I can change this out, but then Kumbira becomes incredibly less effective. So, like, I think I did that on one of those. Let me check. I took it out just to see how much damage less she would do, and it was a pretty big difference, from what I recall. I might have to try Kengo too. Once you complete your opus and all that stuff, you'll probably definitely start seeing a lot more results. Okay, hold on. 160. And this took 19 turns as well. Okay, and this one was 19 turns. Oh, okay, hold on. 117, huh? So this is when I had that. So you see she does 160 with that harp. So that harp that I have in the grid, it puts whoever's in the second position does more damage, but they also lose HP. And this is literally like ideal for Kumbira because her passive, whenever she takes damage at the end of the turn, she does her nuke. And as you see, when she gets to 12, she does that big, the heavy nuke. Her second skill allows her to amplify her attacks, do unworldly Ogi damage, but it takes a lot more health out of her. So she doesn't survive the entire fight. So that's like the compromise. And you see when I have the harp in there, even though she doesn't do unworldly damage, even though she doesn't do amplified attack damage, 160 is what she does there. But like when I took it off, it's this one, she went down to 117, and then Luffy was out damaging her. Nemone is irreplaceable because she offers mitigation. This also comes with garrison and stamina, which is why my Ogis do so much damage. Now, if I switch this weapon with Percival's weapon, sure, Percival's personal damage would do more, but MC was going to do a lot less as well. And MC did pretty reasonable. I could replace Kumbira and then switch this out. But then I'd have to use Luffy. So let me see. The problem with like a lot of these things is like there aren't any like reasonable things for you to test these on. So like Fire Kengo, for example, would probably fare better on an enemy that doesn't multi-hit character to death and do plain damage in 2 hits, and sometimes attack the same person. 7 turn cooldown. This is useless, but this is good. This is on 12 turn cooldown. This is what was doing the echoes right here. This is what I want to know, if Viking could extend that. I forgot what wide open was. Hold on, let me just look that up. What else did we end up getting today? Okay. So I also wanted to, and this is pretty nutty. So I was using him for Fa, and his auto, so he nukes every time he like anytime he attacks, actually anytime he normal attacks, which is he activates this. He doesn't gain charge bar normal. Oh, Silva has it wide open. What does it do? Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta look through all of this. Field effects, debuffs. So I'm looking for wide open, right? W? Oh, there's not in alphabetical order. Jesus Lord, help me. Offensive. Is it an offensive ability? Supplementary, triple attack. Okay, they are in order. In, Unchallenged, Veil, Lethal Attack, Undying. Alright, so what about these? Is it down here, maybe? No. How am I... Oh, how would I find this? Jesus. I gotta find... Oh, it sent me right back to the same page. Oh, no. Is it named under something else? Why don't I just look up Percival, actually? Won't it tell me? But I want to know how much more of a boost. See, I gotta sacrifice something for my grid, right? But what? What would it be? So we got the swords. I think Michael allows me to have 100% crit, right? So like, let me see, crit 50. Oh, so I can only get 100% crit, double Colossus, right? Double Magna Summon. If I take in one off, it becomes like 30 something. Gotta have Opus. This is to... Well, I could get rid of this. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take it out. We're going to favorite. Just level it up. I don't have to do any skill levels because it only gets its skill after you uncap it all the way. So if I were to... This is only for the voltage bonus though. So according to this, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 swords, including this is 5, and 6. 1, 2. I'm gonna try something. I'll lose damage. I'll lose a lot of damage taking this out too, I know. If I wanna maximize... I lose stamina. So this offers... Oh, this doesn't offer Singed? I thought it did. Oh, when you full on but break it. Bro, I don't want to do that. Oh, Pomerania. I mean... bonus fire damage level. I mean... I wouldn't call you that. What's Senjed? Why does it sound familiar? Senjed. Oh, jam out. What would I call you? I call you your government name, but not on stream. Okay, I can go primal. I have all the tools ready. Everything is right here. We got this. Oh, Singed. Singed. S-I-N-G. Singed. How would I spell that? I gotta write it out. Singed is... Um, it's a buff that offers, it makes Percival stronger, and is Granblue did this rebalance thing where it gave, how do I say it? I want to say it gave all old characters a purpose, but it also makes specific characters stronger, and some characters hinge on that particular buff. So Percival, for example, so it's the little fire effect that you. I'm gonna run it again, but because I need to see, but I'm not gonna be doing any 500k Ogies anymore. Basically, when the Singe level is at right there, when the Singe level is at 7, he nukes at the end of the turn. So outside of these nukes, he can't compete with Kumbira, right? He can't come close to doing her damage, as we can see. Right here. You see she did this much. 152 million. He did only 87 million, right? But like, if he got Singe level 7 faster, I don't think he'd come close, but he would be able to compete. You know, he does a lot of damage himself, despite the numbers saying otherwise. And obviously, I can getting rid of Kumbira is she offers so many buffs and utility that I don't have in other characters. He offers the same thing, utility, buffs, and personal damage with the nukes. Like, as a whole, this team, and with Michael in the backline, actually, it helps it even more because she gives a bonus on all of the 20% boost to all of the weapon skills of all of these. So if I go primal in particular, having all of these things in there, it's nice. But what I want to know is if I were to run Viking, for example, with Michael and Percival, because basically Percival's, so okay, let's start with Viking. Viking has a skill that extends the buff duration of other skills by a turn, so it means that their buffs can last a longer duration, right? What is it? This one excludes 1 turn buffs. Damn. Okay, so Percival's unaffected by that. I wonder, and Michael would not be affected by this either. Well, there goes that dream. Because Michael's is based not on turn count, but how many times you get hit by those turns. And unfortunately, Grimnir, and that's what I was saying earlier with you, Chico. Basically, Grimnir is probably the worst example of a boss that you can test things on, because he's the only multi-hitting win boss that we have that I can think of that isn't. So he gets in the way and does too much when you're trying to test specific things, right? So that's the problem with Michael. So Michael's buff lasts for 3 hits. By the 3rd turn, all her buffs are gone. And that fucking cooldown is 12 turns. This one. Ends upon taking damage 3 times. By the 3rd turn, that buff is gone. So what I wanted to see is if you use this with Percival. These two would be absolute just monsters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For fire, they have it rough on things that you can test it on, because there's not anything you can really test it on. The old M2, the 1.5 raids, maybe, because who was in that? It was the Medusa, Neza or something, right? But Neza, the least important thing, but Neza still would have been a better testing ground for what I'm trying to test, right? These raids, Ra would absolutely fuck my ass, literally, and not care. Grimnir does too many multi-hits. He does single hits at the end of the raid, past the 40%, but by that point, the raid's over, you know? I can't test the damage that way. And Tiamat, no, I said what I said. Tiamat though will just die before it matters. Like, you don't accumulate enough turns for it to. And Tiamat Malice is she hits too hard for you to be trying to test anything on her. If you had like Medusa, you have Medusa. I don't. But if I had Medusa, then I'd test it on her. If I had Medusa, then I would test it on Raw, but I don't. So it's like, until Guild War comes around, I can't test it the way I want to. You have a couple things I don't. Your whole fire, like, having Wellness and Shiva, there's Shiva, yeah. Silva. Wellness and Silva, along with Medusa, makes it so that you should be able to full auto Ra. I wouldn't say fine. I don't know, because the only person I've seen do it was Hiroshi Sora, and he's Magna as well. But I think from seeing him, it works just fine. So I'm gonna try Grimnir again, but I'm not using the Excalibur. You haven't even tried Ra? You should try. You gotta test the limits of what your teams are capable of doing, so it gives you a better understanding of like the kind of content that you should be comfortable doing. For the most part, I can full auto all of those tier raids except for, like, say, I can full auto this, full auto. I can't full auto this, cannot full auto Ra, and I can full auto these two. It's just that those two are created in such a way that if you don't have specific characters, you lose. Alright, so seeing as how Singed is not on this, and the only way for me to do it is to bar it. And I don't want to bar it. This is how I maintain crit. If I... I'm just gonna see. I lose damage. I don't have any cough drops. I ate all my cough drops, believe it or not. I was fighting for my life, like, earlier this week. Earlier last week. This is also supposed to boost everything, because it does say, I don't know if it's going to show, like, in this. And then you get stamina on top of that. Omega stamina, and then just stamina mod. So you got normal stamina, and then we are testing units that we got. I know. Skill damage cap. So wait, if I actually take this out, 4 weapons of the same weapon type. Actually, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to switch positions. Damn. God damn, that does so much. I wish it was longer than just one fucking turn. Okay, she's not triple attacking. Okay. Dude, she's single attacking all these turns. I gotta see what Shiva's full limit break might do. I'm hoping, okay, if Shiva offers Singed as well, then that would be the only scenario which I would take Khamira out. But then I'd have to see if that would do equal to or greater than, you know, damage to this. Khamira's my actual, my little nuke. Oki nuke. Yokiata. Good work. You did good. Nice triple attack. She's got her skill advantage at the end of the turn. Neat. Okay, he's gonna put it for that. Nice single attack. Seems like so far it's about the same. I kind of need Percival to get his HP back up so I can get back in the stamina range. Do more damage. Nice single attack. Bro, she's been single attacking this whole time. God damn, that does so much stuff. Thank you for triple attacking on that part, at least. Okay. I still did that much without having a defense lowered. Man, Percival is actually such a solid character to have. See, and this is the thing, tomorrow, how Percival can go, he'd do much better because he needs a lot more Ogi generation. That's what I actually should have tested too. But I wanted to test to see if his sword. Like, I don't even know. The only fire Ogi grid that I even have is set up for Shion specifically. I have another one actually. I can just kind of move around. See, like right there, that nuke. Having Kengo would allow him to nuke faster. But also his unworldly mod would be a lot more beneficial to it too. I am tempting Glorybringer only because Excalibur as a main hand does so many good things, right? Like, I can't get that hard hitting Ogies with any other weapon in any other class. Except for unless you're, you know, Dark, of course. That's different. Fire, like, with Percival, and Michael weapons, fire is not in such a pitiful state, but you also still need to get those weapons since they were both for magnet and primal. 18 turns. It took 19 turns the last time. Is Kambira on her? No, she already used all of it, right? Her stacks. So this is slower. Yeah, she's only at 4. Okay. So I would have to see, and that's the thing, right? Do I test without Excalibur? It's 1 turn slower. But how fast was it? Okay, so let's see here. She still out-damaged him. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. $28. So actually, I absolutely need another Percy sword to make this work. I can try using Percy sword as a main hand instead. That's what I gotta replace it now so I can remember to test it later. And then instead of this, we use the axe to get voltage bonus and yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 axes. 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. And if I had another Percy sword, then I would get rid of this, I think. Okay, so also to remember. Alright. Let me actually look and see. I should have like other Kengo team somewhere. Like this one. I did try this one the other day. And get rid of this. Actually, I can get away with putting Excalibur in there. Or not. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I don't use Kambira. If Shiva becomes a better Ogi unit, then we'll see. I don't have anyone else who can. Like, there aren't characters I have that can double Ogi or anything like that in Fire that I can think of. No Seer reactivation. No. Let me see. What else is there left to do? Thank you for that, Horrid. Okay, so what else is there? I don't have a reason to do the 6 dragons, really. I did get Bowman, too. I'm not even sure. Like, the next big step is to either go primal or what I definitely need to do is like get everyone's EMPs up some. I don't have to do crazy amounts, but whether it be me doing Arcarum, between doing like leveling up the other units, for example, like one by one. So tomorrow's Gandagoza. Is he on here? No. Actually, isn't there a way to see? Oh, here we go. Yeah, no kidding. And this is the thing, like for crit in primal, he's pretty necessary. He's the only one with a big mod, and that's why I'm on the fence, because I have 3 of his weapons. And if you wanted to run like Bubs, I don't have the Bub summon. I don't care for the Bub summon, but like you only need 2 for like double Agni, and then you can run that, but I don't. Like if I wanted to go burst, that avenue is open to me. Where the hell is gonna go? Oh, he's not. He wouldn't be in here, would he? Damn, they took him out. No. All right, but that's why. So when I said with the classic draw, anytime we had like roulette or just random free draws throughout the week or whatever, I put him here. So you see, I have a 205. That was just from that. And if you were to ask me what units, he's pretty good. Lily's pretty good. Alethea's pretty good if you don't have him. He's getting a rework, so he might be good. Is it this one? This one's getting a rework? You didn't know this was a thing? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, so that's why tomorrow, since we're getting the 200 draws, I'm putting him on this one. So I'm guaranteed to spark. That's how I'm getting Gandagoza. And this was, I could spark another Agni, but I think I'm good on that. So like, yeah, this is where you get the older units who don't see much use. This is where you get Socie as well. She's getting a rework. But yeah, this resets every anniversary. So in March, this is gonna reset again. That's why all these these are permanent. So no matter when you use them, they will remain for the entire year until anniversary when it comes up, and then this gets reset. But basically, there are many times where the main banner is like some useless ass bullshit. It's not even that good. The characters aren't good. Like you wouldn't even be lucky to get any of those characters. And if it's not like a season, then I would just put my draws here. And basically, you can spark everything, older units, but you can also spark like primal summons here too. So originally, this is how I was planning on getting Earth Primal, since Earth Primal was the only one that was dodging me, like Titan. I could get Agni, you can get Verona, you can get all of these over here. So, but the thing is, obviously not all of these characters are worth going for. Like the old Socie is right here. Carmelina has not gotten her full mode break yet still. Voss, if you still wanted him. Arya, Gandagoza, since his rework is fucking nuts, and I've always wanted him since my start in this game, and I never got him. He's another option I could run in Fire. Though realistically, it would probably be better since he's got he can go up to level 100 actually. And this is I was gonna try a meme ass grid, right? So he gets buffed based on how many fire weapons there are. So in Magna, Jesus Christ. In Magna, you have the Shiva Fist. That's about it. So if you draw on this banner, sparks gold. That banner, yeah. And they stay permanently until March, until the anniversary happens, where it resets. But I've accumulated all of those draws over the course of the year. So that's why, like, now it's probably a little too late. But it might not. So you get the 200 rolls tomorrow, but it's on a 3% banner. I don't give a fuck what's on that banner because it probably is not important. But for you, that's already 200 draws towards this. And we still have, what is it? You know, January. We have the rest of January. We have the other free draws, maybe, I think. I don't know if we're getting free draws for the stream, but I know we're getting crystals. We have January, February. Okay, we got 2 months. We could get draws in between between the period. And for all you know, you can get some good units from this one too. But that's only if you have no units that you are interested in getting. Because even though tomorrow's banner is not going to be that great, I think it's still like the plus unit. The plus banner rather. So I think I'll get my spark here and then go back to the other banner so I can just get plus weapons. Plus mark weapons. But I'm going for Ganagoza. Since honestly he's like the only other good option that you can get from this. Like, these are really old units that are outdated, who don't really serve much use, except for like the very small few. So like out of these, like I said, Alethea is really good. Nezahwalpili? I'm not even. He's good. Altair is getting his rebalance, so he might be good. I wouldn't put too much stock in it. They made Chat Noir good, so I don't know. Maybe they'll do it. They might do it. She got a full memory break, but she's still, you know, dark as you got. Arlamaya is getting rework as well. Lena's getting rework. That's right, because her Earth version is so good. Like, if they can make her wind version like that, I would actually finally have a full auto wind support. Are you better off sparking on this one? No. I mean, it depends on what your goal is, right? If, for example, you're planning on going primal, then yes. You get the 200 free draws and you throw in 100 other draws, and then you can spark. Absolutely, for a primal. If it's for a character, no. None of these characters are worth. I mean, I guess it depends on how set you are for Valentine's. Valentine's Day is next month. So if you think you can lose 100 draws now and be fine getting another 100 draws before February, then sure, I think. But like the only units, like I wouldn't even go that far for any of these units except for the summons. But yeah, no. But again, tomorrow is gonna be a 3% banner anyway, so Gala's gonna be gone, and it's just gonna be some random 3% banner. And who knows what's gonna be on that banner? We'll know at 11 o'clock tonight, actually. But it's probably gonna be like +1 units on fire characters or something. Yeah, I mean, it's something as this would be. Don't get hoed. Like, I cannot stress enough that remember, I actually lost out on this spark. I almost lost on a spark. I actually got 20 draws today. I was so ready to get 10 because I haven't gotten a single 30 draw this whole roulette. Not one. How come they never give us? Because that's too good. They want us to work for it, man. That's too easy. They did that. I think no, they didn't do that. I was gonna say like the summer of the year that I started, but the anniversary one they do that. But remember, the anniversary one is so it's a gala, but it's like a flat rate. So it's not the 3% rate that we have for this, like the bonus 6%. Where does it show you like the percentages? Oh, the draw rates right here. Right. So it wouldn't be like So you see how the rate up characters I gotta find. You see, it's 3% or 0.3%. It's 0.3 rather. They give it to us, and on that banner they make these 1, and make it even among like all the all of the Legfest characters. It's just a flat rate. So they just like they give it to you, but monkey paw. What other dark thing can I test out? I know Zoe's probably the best possible candidate for that, but it's like, surely I can do better, right? Maybe I just go primal tonight. I'm just heavily thinking on that. How about you show your rolls tomorrow night? You can do that. But what are you rolling on? The standard one or the normal one? Man, second year. The normal one? Okay. Yeah. Second year in a row, I didn't get the big summon. And I hear the music looks like this image looks really cool. And I'm not likely to get her. I'm just not. I honestly want her not for what she does, but because of how cool this is. And then the music that plays and having that on the home screen. Man. The only thing I'm gonna do this off stream, but I gotta work on their EMP skills, and then I gotta get Percy a ring, because actually, oh, I'm not gonna use those. Side actually. I gotta fight Will in this some. And I'm not using these. Is there no other way to get these? Thank you, YouTube, Gmail, for letting me know that I've been streaming. Jesus. That was 2 hours ago. I would have, you know, this thing, I would have spent money if I was short again. But, like, yeah, I didn't get anything, like, I got, the max was, like, 20 draws. And, of course, when I got the Frenzy, was the only time I got, like, 40. But that was me going 40 without an SSR, so. But, yeah, the start I had 20 draws. I had 10 draw, 10 draw, 10 draw, 10 draw. Muku Frenzy, both 10 draws, so it ended up being 20 draws total. 10 draw, 10 draw, 10 draw. And this one, we got Frenzy, and then I got 10 draws. I got Muku Frenzy, and then I got 30 draws after that. That was the highest, but that was not like intentional. That's just me being unlucky or lucky. Luckily unlucky. Like, don't get. That's why it's like when people say that they want to try and save their frenzies for a gala, it makes less sense because it's like you're likely to get an SSR normally on a gala, but like for example, I know there's outliers of people who don't get anything, but like if you use it on a 3% banner, you're likely to go the extra mile. It's better to guarantee an SSR on a banner where you're not likely to get anything from it anyways, right? Those 3% banners are you keep it for that. Don't even like people will try to like, oh, I'm not gonna log in today. I'm gonna try and get a frenzy on a gala, and it's just like, bro, you're gonna roll 10 times and get nothing. Imagine you don't log in, you decide to come on a gala, you get frenzy, you get 10 draws, you don't get Muku Frenzy, and then you get Friday. Imagine you did all of that for Friday. I'd have been pissed. I would be livid. I would be in my feelings. then you would look dumb for trying to save. Like the amount of people I've seen do that, and then they like, well, I didn't get a good character. That happened, but you didn't like quit the game, right? You didn't like intentionally be like, I'm not gonna play the game today because I'm gonna get frenzy. I'm saving it for the gala. That's different. Yeah, like imagine like it was like the day before the gala showed up, right? And it's a 3% banner, but you didn't want to roll frenzy on a 3% banner. But it's like, oh, I'm just gonna save it for a gala. Fucking idiot, bro. Just roll. Like you lose that guarantee, but you got frenzy. Yeah, no, that that's honestly so unfortunate. But look at it like this, right? You gotta look at it like this. You won on summer, all right? You won. You got the ideal characters for that. You got Silva and Wellness, right? You got to take that W and just be like, we take some L's, right? This year, this one, you didn't get anything. It's like, okay, winner. None of us really did. Listen, Shade and I got it was made up to us actually off of the bullshit you don't give a. Listen, Shade and I got fucking hoed, bro. Like, remember, I sparked twice this year, and both of those sparks were fucking horrendous. You gotta know Shade? I did too. I did too. Shade got her, but nah, Shade and I got fucking hoed this year. I sparked twice, and both of those sparks were fucking awful. Like, I still have that video of my Galleon spark. That shit was so depressing. I watched it again. I just watched the joy and excitement leave my face after every pull, and I was just like, damn. It come to find out, I want to get Wamu. I want to get Wamdus. It took me 200 draws, about 100 plus draws after I already sparked to get Wamdus. I got no rate up characters that entire spark. But who did I get instead? Characters that to me serve no purpose because I already have what would be better than them. So like, who did I get? Right, I got Vera. Oh, that was after. That was the between. So I got Ipatsu. But considering that I have Fadial, Lich, and Six, and Vikala, he has no purpose on my team. I got Laguna. Again, I have, I was sparking for Galleon. I had Tiger. I also have Naraya. I have Lena. I have Satyr. Where would I use her? Same thing with Summer Rosetta. Where the fuck would I use her at in that lineup? I wouldn't. Miranda, I have Nemone. She has no. This one was a dub. This was a dub only because his weapons are necessary for Primal, and now I have 3 of them. Pretty much, though. I mean, they're not the only ones. If you have Bowman's really good, Ray's good, Vicky's really good, Meg's really good. Valentine Clarice can be used in certain scenarios. Oh, she's getting her rebalance. I cannot wait for this shit. She was my OG. You got Jessica. I mean, Jessica's not really. It's unfortunate. Jessica's not. I think if she has a niche that you need, that only she can do, then yes, she'd be good in that sense. But I think, from what I recall, you don't want to hear it. No, I think it's necessary to get insight to understand where they stand. It's more of like, if you can find use for the character, then everything I say goes out the window, right? Or if you genuinely like the character, then you use them. There's no reason for them to be bad if you don't have other options or better options, or options that you want to use over them, right? Jessica, where would you be? What does she do? Okay, she has Unworldly, boost all, can only be used with 1 or more cannonball. Increase. This is good. Dark damage all fools, increase max charge time as an uplift effect. So again, can go. Kengo. You want to run Kengo here. See activation to another dark ally. If you're manualing, yes. So this consumes a cannonball. So this goes down to 10 turns. This goes down to 9. Instantly charged by. Okay, so she's basically just enabling someone else. She was supposed to work with like bowmen or something. So how does she get cannonballs? When a dark ally uses a charge attack, or restore that ally's. This is good. She gains it every 5 turn or upon dealing triple attack. And upon dealing triple attacks, so max at 3. I mean, you're running with Dark. She's likely to triple attack anyways. And she can't Ogi unless she has one. She can't use this skill on full auto, which means she'll always have one for that. She's more of an enabler for someone else. Like, she by herself isn't great, but say you were trying to make Bowman, I mean her brother, essentially better. I'm gonna test him too. He's like the dark unit to have for racing specifically. Like Meg, if you were trying to enable Meg would, or Jessica would be so good for that. But yeah, basically, if you have Fadiel and Lich, no other dark unit even matters anymore. Like, no one even comes close to replacing them or on par. The last one can be debatable, since she does damage on par to 6. Well, pretty close. 6 still pulls ahead. She has... Gonna drive? What the fuck? Okay. Vicky has her dodge, but like, no one else here has any purpose anymore. Because the old Dark Days before Fadiel and Lich together, you would run Predator, you'd run Enmity, and basically you just you run her, you run Zoe, you run Six, Vicky. Like, it was a different time. Pretty much any auto attacker would be usable. What the fuck? And then Fadiel came out. No, Lich came out first, then Fadiel, and it was just like, huh, what the hell? And now it's just like, well, man, and then nobody has raids that are. I hate having to only do 2 of these raids twice a day. Can't really do raw. I could probably run Bunny, but I think I'd want to run somebody who does like debuffs and stuff. But that one takes too long, especially on full auto, since I don't plan on like actually autoing. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream. I'm gonna get me something to eat. I gotta level up I was gonna say the boys, but the boy and girl, get their EMPs up, because I don't think that'd be something to do on stream unless I listen to music or whatever. Talk about nonsense. I could do that, but I'm still hungry. Like, if there's still theory crafting to be done on Granblue, I can definitely do it. But I feel here we'll test it out. I'll just do some, and then whatever happens. If I feel like it's just like I'm not feeling it, like if I feel like I have to watch another streamer, you're about to go eat yourself. Yeah, it might be best I just end it, right? I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, but I think when Shiva changes come out, or I decided to go primal, I'll stream maybe. I'm not sure. I'm still heavily debating it. And Kaguya, my Kaguya copies can't come fast enough. I think I have 2. Yeah, that's why it's like, don't expect anything from those. They're more of a means to an end. Maybe you'll get something. Highly doubtful that you will. Actually, hold on. I'm curious. How many do I have them here? I got Europa today. See, I got 2 Verunas. Actually, how many Europas do I have? I know I have one in my inventory. I want to go Veruna, but then the grid changed on everybody. Now you need Wamdus. How many Verunas do I have? They're not Verunas, but yeah, I have Europa here. Oh, there's just one Kaguya. I personally have been so close to sunstoning her, but it definitely isn't worth it. It's not. Oh, 3 Verunas. Okay. I'm missing one of these. And I definitely didn't have any other Agnes, right? No. Michael. Satyr. Is she fully? Oh, she's one more from uncapped. There, I got one of you. This is fully uncapped. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. This is, though. If I wanted to run a Firecrest team. See, that's the problem, right? If I had another Agni, what I could do... well, see, now that I have Percival, it doesn't make sense to get Gonda goes. But, like, I'd like to have... You got a Bubs copy yesterday? Must be nice. I still don't have that. The problem with Agni is in order to get to the 5 stars, or to get this star, you actually need to reduce a copy. That's why it's like it'd be easier for me to just go and spark him from the classic banner instead, so that way I can use 2 copies, reduce the other one that I have to get that last uncap, and then I could go Agni, like right there. I have the weapons necessary. I have, well, some of the weapons. I have Fist of Destruction. I don't know how many of those I have. No, I have 3. I have 3 of those. This is for crit, which is that maxes out crit, so each individual one gets maxed out. These you only need 2, and I have 4, so like that saves me a bar on those. I do have Purifying Thunderbolt as a sentence. Oh, that's for Ogi. Okay, wait. Verity's crit, right? Hold on. Just let me check. Yeah, I know sentence is Ogi, because that's what we use for water, the Europa harps. Hold on, Verity's. I'm pretty sure it's crit. If I look at Solaire, no, Solaire's crit. Okay, never mind. What is Verity? You host some raids before you play Persona. Okay. And I also have Kumbira's weapon. Kumbira's weapon specifically for skill damage teams, which I have a lot of now. And I have the Enmity one right here. I have 2 of these. Verity skills. Let me see what they do. Oh, it is crit. Verity is another crit. That's why I was like confused. I was like, so wait, Solaire. The Fist of Destruction. Oh, because it's big boosted attack and crit rate. And that's the highest bit of attack that you can go. No, I'm still here. We just don't really upload much, like... See, because, like, I'll say that my interests have moved past what the channel was built on. So I felt it was unnecessary to try and force the thing, like the things that I like a lot. Since naturally I like Granblue and stuff now. I like gacha games, certain gacha games, and I'll play DOA from time to time, but just not the way I used to. And I feel like what was the last time DOA, like, when did it come out? I was in college, right? It was 2016, 2017 then? Like DOA 6 last round when it came out with PS4. I figured the game has kind of ran its course and it's kind of too late to keep. I shouldn't keep trying to play it. I do have fun in it though, and but yeah, I haven't been streaming or uploading anything. But dude, I'm actually so tempted because I do have a lot of these. What is this? Just do whatever you want. It's your channel because people will watch anything you. Oh, honestly, it feels good because I'm the same way with a lot of the people that I watch. There are people who started out on certain things but moved on to other things, and it's mostly I stick with them because I like the person playing the games, and their content was also fun to watch too. But not a lot of people are like that. I will probably end up streaming Granblue a lot more this week, mostly because we've got a lot of things going on. We've got 5-star in cap. We've got Guild War coming up. Profile picture. Oh, there's. I can't even see what it is. I have to check on check my VOD on YouTube. Belfast. Oh wait, that's what I wanted to see what this was. Verity. That's correct. But I don't need it though, I guess. And that weapon grid, see, and if I spark for Ganagoza, right? It helps with his passive. I have 2 of these. I don't know if I need 2. Or if I just need the 1. Is this good? Might. Tropical Winter. Hellfire's might. HP, no. Is Sada's weapon good? No. HP. Okay. See, yeah, I've got 3 of these. I've got 3 Chimera weapons, which is... That's why I feel like if I'm going to have to do this, like if I'm going to go Primal, I would have to do it quickly because there's so much that I have to like set up on and get ready for and prepare and test and... Oh, the Gangsta. This is the old like enmity stuff that you would run. But I still don't have Ixabas, which is like the big thing. I have no stamina weapons for like for fire that I can think of. Let me see. I wish I could see. See, I can put the stamina on the Opus, right? And then change my Magna Opus. That's what I could test right now. I think it'd be better that I do that now versus waiting until later, right? So what I want to do... I have the Primal Opus. Oh, that's not well. Alright, so I have to farm for these again. Do I want skill damage? I want auto attack actually, wouldn't I? This one. I'd want this because ideally what I'm trying to do is use the Belial chains for this one. Falsehood, right? Sharp hit to charge bar gain, bonus elemental. This is literally just everyone attacks. They get double strike. After MC Ogies with this, and it goes perfect with Viking because Viking has an attack that gives him Ogi, and that alone should be able to take care of like Nightmare 95 just fine. And especially if I decide to run like Prime. Oh, dude, it's like, what do I do? I need to look into these things before I actually test them. So that's why, yeah. Let me end the stream now so I can get some food, do some research, If I go primal tomorrow or decide to go primal, I will stream it. Highest level you ever reached in a gacha game was 177. I mean, sometimes, depending on the gacha game, it's like, I guess, an interest. Not in the genre, but like the gacha games in nature, but like the game itself. And then sometimes you get situations that they shut down. Grand Blue I've been playing for 4 years almost. So I'm at a point where I'm making a lot more account-based decisions that can impact how efficient I can keep up with the big dogs, right? I don't need to go Primal Fire, and I'm still missing some pieces, but it would still be much better considering I have like some of the more important pieces. Like I have the like I have these, and then I got Primal, like the fucking Reinhardt fits, which he needs a rework bad. Right, I wanted to run a meme team, right? Gondagoza, Reinhardt, and any other character who uses fists. And everyone basically works off of like, so Frau also works on fists, but she's backline. I want her to come in the front line. Actually, let me give her this. Does she not have it? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, it's home screen only? I wonder about that. So run fists. Oh. Do it for the memes. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got Reinhardt, who's pretty bad. We do have Luffy. Luffy's pretty good, but I don't want to have to use him. But he's a fist user, so it's okay. And use Gondagoza, and they all work out based on how many. So Reinhardt and Gondagoza, he works how many fist users are in the party, and amplify their attacks. Boost the melee specialist allies multi-attack rate, and then use Gondagoza, who works best on how many fists are in the grid. And he gets a boost in our charge bar when someone counters. That's kind of like the whole fist thing. And fist is such a it's such a meme. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it and it's going to be funny. But I have to wait for tomorrow for that. And then but see, I have to decide before, dude. I got to fight. Hold on. I need 25 more of these things so I can get the skill. Wait, how many do I need? Wait. Yeah, it works out, but it's not good because the characters aren't good. Yeah, I need another 25 of these, so I gotta go grinding on that today. What else would I use though? Skill? Maybe I should grind out 50 of these so I can get skill cap just in case. Percent, yeah. No. CA damage is useless. Yeah, skill. It's really skill damage or auto attack, really. Oh wait, was that counter? Tank and counter effect to MC. This just adds on to the memes. No, hold on. This adds on to the memes. Wait. Okay. There's a lot on my Grand Blue project, like on my plate for Grand Blue. There's still things I kind of want to test. We have Guild Wars on the 7th for us. 8th for people in Japan. Or is it the morning of the 8th for us? Shiva's Uncap is on the 6th, so the 5th for us. We'll actually be going into the 6th, like the morning of the 6th. So it's 4 days for me to decide if I want to go primal. Well, a little more than that. 4 days. Yeah, 4 or 5 days, because I need to be able to test everything to see if it is better than Magna. But I'll figure that out. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream. I may stream tomorrow. Well, yeah. Hey, man. You too. I may stream tomorrow. Depending on the circumstances, I got to test. I got to see what I decide to do. It'll be Grand Blue, Nikkei. And, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you guys for coming by.